don't get why I'm still single. I don't get it. I'm a catch. I'm a catch. What is going on in my life where I don't have a man? Or are my standards too high? Do I box myself in a corner all the time? Like nowadays, men today want to be chased. What happened to masculinity? What happened to chivalry? What happened to men courting women? What happened?
I can answer all those questions for you. Women stopped requiring that before they started giving up sex. And women started competing with men. They wanted to try to replace men. They wanted to try to be independent from men. When you start saying that you're independent and you don't need a man, you don't think that there's going to be a ripple effect or a backlash coming from the gender that you're saying that about or to? You know, if women are being very, very combative and competing with us, saying that they don't need us, then we're just going to treat them accordingly. And I find it funny because women always do this. When they hit a certain age, which I don't know how old this woman is, and she's very attractive. I mean, you know, I don't really like all the caked up makeup, but I guess she's just doing it for video sake. Maybe that's kind of her like content. But women, when they get to a certain age, then they start to ask these questions. But prior to that, they're not asking any of these questions, man. They're out there having fun. They're out there getting their back blown out. They're out there at girls' trips. You know, they're out there having brunch with the girls. And then that same night, they go get dominated by Chad and Tyrone. So, like, to be honest with you, I think most men want to be that for a woman. They want to be chivalrous. They want to be a protector. They want to be masculine. They want to be all that. But women don't fully understand that we kind of respond to the energy that you give us. If I'm talking to a woman the very first night I meet her and she's giving me energy like she's easy and she's going to let me smash, then I'm going to do that. If she's giving me the energy that she needs to be courted and she needs to be taken serious, if I'm interested enough, I'm going to do that. So y'all don't understand that y'all's femininity holds power. Like it's you can get men to jump through hoops if you're feminine enough. And I'm not putting all the responsibility on women, but I'm just saying y'all start it off. Y'all kick it off on how you want to be treated by the way that you represent yourself, and we'll respond accordingly.
Happened to that? Back in the day, dating was so much easier and it was fun. Today's dating is hell. You give a guy your number and all of a sudden you don't hear from them until like 3 to 4 days later. What was the point of me giving you my number? If you're not going to text me, I don't get it. The talking doesn't go as far as the actual app. There are no, oh, let me take you out to dinner. Let's go catch a movie. Let's go to a cafe and get to know each other. What's with all the endless text messages? What happened to men actually planning dates? What happened to it? I don't get it. How do you date in today's society? What are some of your red flags and your non-negotiables? I do not chase men. I don't do it. I did it once, will never do it again. No, never again will I chase a guy. My biggest ache is a...
You don't need to chase men. You really don't. What the problem is number one, you're making yourself available to the wrong men. Where are you meeting these dudes at? Probably online. That's an awful place to meet them, just because it gives you delusion. It gives you a false sense of reality. Like a lot of women, bro, I just saw, my girl sent me a video of a woman who got face tattoos. She's probably 320 pounds. Her body is just sloppy. And I'm not trying to, be disrespectful to the woman, but she thinks that she was fine. I looked in the comments and she was saying that people were hating on her because she's fine. And I'm like, no. And the only reason she thinks that is because men are still probably in her DMs trying to smash. So social media messed up the whole game, dude. Like it gave women a false sense of reality, a false sense of what the dating market is actually like. She said dating back in the day used to be fun. Yeah, that was prior to social media. That was when you actually had to get to know someone and you actually had to date people in your vicinity. You didn't have the options open to the entire world. Some multimillionaire couldn't find you on Instagram, follow you, send you a DM, fly you out, clap your cheeks, and send you back to your home state. They can do that now. So, yeah, social media is largely to blame. If women got off social media if all people, not even just women, but if men and women got off social media and started interacting in person again, like how our parents and how our grandparents did it, I think that we would be a lot better off.
Guy that can't hold the conversation. Now, I gotta talk the whole goddamn date. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I don't got time to be dating no guy that don't have no money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound shallow, but I've dated broke men my whole life. I have. Now I'm in a place where I have money and I want to travel and I want to see the world. I don't want you to buy me nothing because I can buy it myself. That's not what I want.
See,
I want
look,
you to have the financial.
See, look. I don't want you to buy me nothing because I could buy myself. Here is the feminist propaganda bullshit already. Look at it. We're only a minute 45 seconds into this. And there it is. I can do it myself. I'm independent.
Financial stability to pick up and go on a trip. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for no Louis. I'm not asking for no goddamn bust down Chanel. I don't even goddamn like designer. I don't. I really don't. Oh, you're just very intimidating. What the does that mean? How do I come off intimidating when I'm the most socializing person ever? Specifically, my ladies, I want to hear how you are dating, especially in today's generation. What are some dating apps you're on? Where do you go to date? And what are just some of your non-negotiables when it comes to dating these men? Because I ain't got time. Anyway, this is
here we go. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, and you were talking about that you don't need a man that has a lot of money. You just want him to be financially stable. That's fair. I'll give you that. But you didn't mention anything about a man with good character. You didn't mention anything about a man who believes in God. You didn't mention anything about a man who cares about his body and cares about fitness and eats healthy. And you didn't mention anything about a man who desires to build a family and treat people with respect and kindness and has discipline in his life. You didn't mention any of that. You mentioned a whole lot of nonsense. So, yeah, man, the game is all messed up because you got women on here doing shit like this. Talking about, I don't got time. She said, where do you meet these men? Because I don't got time. Like, she's just all that in a bag of chips. Be humble, man. Be humble. Yeah, that's it for this video, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm going to leave her TikTok account in the description below so you can go check out her videos. I give content creators credit, even if I completely disagree, like with this woman in this video. But yeah, she'll be down in the description below so you can check her out. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.